This is for the girls and girls only. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Maria and today we're gonna be talking about periods. So if your boy keeps scrolling or leave the video because this will not be valuable for you, I feel like. So yeah, and we're gonna be talking about tips and tricks for period and stuff like that. So yeah, let's just stop yapping and get started, shall we? I have a little list of things that I want to talk about, but like the first thing I really want to talk about is just stay hydrated. I don't know if that's really count as tip or trick, but like stay hydrated because during this type of the month we lose blood and we need to like consume more water. I'm personally with very heavy flow and that's just things that work for me, and things that work for me might not work for you. So like everybody's different, so like we have to be normalizing these things. So I really wanted to talk about, and these are tips that helped me and they're still helping me during this type of the month that I'm currently in. But like these are tips that help me and I hope they help for you, but they might not help for you if you're with different like type of period. So yeah, I don't know if I explained it good or not, like that's the best I can get. Stay hydrated, drink a lot of water. I would say you have to like drink 2 or 3 liters. I don't do that, I drink around 1. But still, this is my problem because I don't drink water and I suffer from that a lot. I will sit down because I'm very tall and I want to sit up. And I've written some things down, so I'm gonna read from here. So yeah, stay hydrated. This is one of the most important things because we lose blood during this type of the month and we have to like recover. So we're getting very dizzy as always, and we just need water because the water is just the purest thing to drink. And later on in the video you will hear what type of foods I am avoiding, even though I really love them, but I avoid some fruits, and later on in the video you'll know what foods I'm avoiding. Okay, the next one is very non-negotiable. Always carry pads and penny liners, tampons, cups, whatever you're using, that's your choice, but always carry in your purse or backpack or any bag that you're using. Always carry one of these. I personally carry pads because I use only pads. I always carry with me like the penny liners, the small ones, and I always carry regular pads, so like the lightest, so I cannot get surprised by this. Also another thing, always track your cycle. Always at all costs. God forbid you have to go to your OB gynecologist, God forbid something happens, the first question that they will ask you is like how many days you're away from your cycle, and you have to tell them very right. Not that they're not gonna actually see on the ultrasound, but like you have to get it right, so you have to track it. And I use calendar, like digital calendar, but I've seen people write their cycle down, which is also very good, but I also use digital, and I also have written down calendar. On that note, okay, this video is very chaotic, but I'm sorry. On that note, acne pills, you will get acne, or if you have acne you'll get pimples, and even if you don't have, you'll get pimples, and that's just the way normal, it's just working. And the pimples are getting from the hormones, and they're very regular, so you have to like track it. And also there's pills for hormones, but I don't use those because I'm 15 and I don't want to like get on birth control or like pills or something like that. So like I am tracking my cycle, and I use like stronger acne prep I use stronger products as my skincare because I need like the type of stronger and secure. Because when I use stronger products, I tend to have smaller pimples or smaller, like, I don't have these like white greasy stuff, and that's when I use like very strong products. And I'm not talking about Retinol, I'm talking the stronger sun. Why do I keep telling sunscreen when it's not sunscreen? I use stronger skincare, like creams, and I usually keep it like simple. I just change my creams depending if I'm like in the beginning of my cycle and at the end of my cycle, because the situation on my skin and my body is very different. So like I change my products depending on my skin type. And I also suggest you do the same because it's saving your life basically. And the next thing I want to talk is very, very important. But yeah, drink pills if you're a very, very, very like heavy flow and painful period like mine. Drink pills, literally. This is the only way I can get through. Like my period is very, very severe, to the point where I cannot go to school. We're gonna talk about it later, but I'm a very severe pain, and some people say that you have to like drink your pill before you actually start your period. But like I don't do this. I just probably do it very wrong. I don't know. Write down in the comments if you do it that way or not, because I actually don't know. But I drink the pill the moment that I feel pain, which I've heard that it's not right, but like I do what's best for me and that works for me. And again, I'm saying that what works for me might not work for you because we're different bodies, different people, and different bodies react different to different things. But yeah, always carry in your back pain relievers, pads, and painkillers. This is just a must. Like I don't know why I'm explaining it, but like this is a must. Like you need to do this. Another thing, very big one. Again, if you're with very, very severe pain during a period, use heating pads. I don't know if you have seen heating pad before, and if you have one, use it. But like if you don't have one, use a water bottle, like plastic water bottle, and fill it up with boiling water or warm, and just put it on your stomach on bare skin, and this literally saves your life. I can promise you that you won't feel pain while the pads or the bottle is in your stomach. You won't feel the pain, but once you get it out, because the water will get cold eventually, you will feel the pain again. That's serious, that it's a must. Like heating pad for me is a must, and you have never seen one. I'll put it on the screen, right here or here, I don't know, somewhere on the screen. I'll show you my heating pad, and I got it from Pepco if you're asking, but every single store has them. And another thing that we're going to talk about, the food that I am avoiding this during this type of the month, which is a lot. Okay, now we're going to be talking about food, because we all know that we have cravings during our period, right? Allow your cravings, like eat your cravings. Trust me, it's the same as pregnant women. However, there is food that does not like get worse. Like their food, like there's food that makes your like skin bad, period get heavier, and cakey, and clots a lot. So I'm gonna tell you what goes for me. I avoid dairy, a lot of dairy, and I personally really love dairy food. Like I'm dying for yogurt, for milk, for like whatever cheese, whatever. I'm dying for those. But I have noticed that once I go on my period, I start to get more pimples and get more bloated during this like timing. So I unfortunately avoid those foods during this type of the month. However, I do not avoid chocolate. This is controversial, but I do not avoid chocolate. If I want to eat chocolate, I eat chocolate. Of course, in normal like amounts, but I eat chocolate. I eat everything I want, but I just avoid some things. However, I don't like I eat bar chocolate, but I don't like the melted chocolate. So that's what I'm eating. Also what I don't eat is many vegetables. I usually do not eat many vegetables. Like there are only a few vegetables that I originally eat. So during this time, I do not eat almost anything. But I very much eat, like I eat so many fruits. And this is also not because of my period. Also for the bloating of my stomach, I look like 3 months pregnant. I'll put a screen, like I'll put a pic on the screen how I look like this month. And it was very bad. Like this was one of my worst months of like bloating. How I managed to cope with the bloating, I drink more water. Like seriously, I drink more water than ever, and this literally helps with my bloating because it's not easy, and the bloating is very bad. And either you like get it over with or you just cope with it, and I don't like it. So I always don't eat almost anything so I can like not make the bloating worse. So that's why I'm not eating more, which is like a bad thing. Like I should not be doing that, but like I do a lot of things that I should not, but whatever. And I am saying this is really chaotic video, but I'm not at home right now. I'm not at home. Like I'm in my aunt's house. And I think the vibe of this house is just making me a little weird. I cannot film like a normal person, but whatever. Ow! Also, my hair falls so much during this period. Like my hair falls so much. Like I could do this and I will literally have a ball of hair in my palm. And that's not a good sign. Also that type, for my hair, I do stronger care. I do stronger care of my whole body basically. Head over toes, I do stronger, but I do not use like the washing stuff in the bath, like the intimate zone washes. I don't recommend those. However, I use a little bit and only on that type of the month. Like the intimate wash soap, this is the one I'm using. However, I just do not enjoy, and I heard that from a gynecologist that you should not be like using too much of it because your down there knows how to clean it itself. However, I'm cleaning from the outside, like on my leg. There are some precautions that I take when I get my period, and I'm gonna tell them right now. One of the precautions is I put on a towel or a sheet underneath me. So I'm sleeping with like 2 sheets, but I put like my bed sheet, right? On top of that, I'm putting another one, which is only for my period, in case I leak. And this is the thing, this is a reminder to every single one of you that leaking is fine. Leaking is fine and it's okay, like it happens. But I tend not to leak too much during the night, only like the severe days, which is for me day 2 and 3. or maybe one. Also, the week of my period, I'm washing my hair too much. Too much. This is very random, but like I wash my hair too much. And I can literally wash her every second day and she will be greasy on the first day. This is just my hair type, but during this month, like the amount of days while my period, I am coping with my greasy hair. So I wash her very much. Also, if you're in school, I suggest bringing an emergency kit where you will have pads and liners and tampons, whatever you're using. Bring those and like on top of the emergency kit that you have probably like 2 liners and 2 pads. Bring a pack of pads or a pack of tampons. It will get very bad down there. It will get smelly, it will get greasy, and it's not good. Use deodorant 3 times a day. In this heat, I use like probably 4 times a day because I sweat a lot. And another thing, I sweat a lot, and that's the thing for me. I sweat a lot and it stinks. So I just, bring deodorant, spray deodorant, liquid deodorant, whatever you want. Just bring something to school. Also, very soon I'm gonna be doing a video like emergency kit for school and what's in my backpack. And since in my country restarts in September, that will be like the mid-August, because that's when I'm gonna go shopping for school and that's when I'm gonna do like the emergency kit and stuff like that. So I think that's it. I have officially finished everything I wanted to say in this video. I hope you guys liked it and enjoyed it, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and write down in the comments if you want like more tips and tricks and what you want to see from me as a content. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Thank you so much for watching.